Okay, Duane, Jenny has an experience that she's been going through, and then she has a question that will start with her experience. Her experience is not a real sad experience. It's a daily life situation where she's become disinterested in everything. She doesn't have the stomach for certain things, and everything seems to. She seems indifferent to all to everything around her, and to the extent that she wants to even abdicate. She tells the children she can abdicate her function as a mother to them. You know, she sees as it appears she sees herself as very detached or something like that from life, to the extent that it is a bit troubling on upon reflection. This indifference, this I don't know, is it will I call it pessimism or what? So she's in this state, and she cannot do the. At first, she could do the new song for a longer period of time, but now 20 minutes is the utmost amount of time she can put in, and she looks at life very differently than before, and she wants to know why this indifference, why this kind of living in another world of her own, you know, and is not very concerned. Is some kind of, will I call it a kind of imbalance or what that she's trying to perceive in her life. So, can you throw some light on this?
Okay, yes. First of all, the ideas that are used. So again, she's experiencing something with herself, which we all are, and I wouldn't call it imbalance because life is an isness. I go through things myself. That's with the personal side. Okay, so again, it's always, we have this challenge to always look at our personal side and figure it out, and the real side of ourselves, our real awareness. That's a huge challenge. And at the same time, while we're in creation, dealing with everything, with the created outside world, and all of creation itself, and then into the real universes to recognize them, which is all here and now and isness. And this balance idea and these ideas that, just like the medical institutions and what has been created there, they've got labels for everything, okay? So, this is where we become labeled up like too many bumper stickers on our car to where you can't even see the license plates or the lights anymore. And so the idea is that yes, what she's experiencing, and I'm not going to diagnose her. Whatever she's experiencing, that's a reality for her. But at the same time, uh, she is always the decider, just like you are. You're the decider. You want to be happy, miserable, or sad, or whatever. I decide these things too, and that's a decision we make. But the isness life is always is. So you want to use that comparison constantly. So if she's indifferent to her kids or family or whatever, that's fine. But she still can decide to be creative and see things of a particular. And if she's indifferent, as an example, she can see her children as beings of light that are on their own experience and have fun discovering, hey, what are they going to share with me or whatever. However you see it, you make it up as you go, because this is how creation is. But the isness life is, always is. This is the awesome part of it. So yes, I decide an indifference to certain things, but then also I decide a warm and friendly position and association with certain things also. I constantly decide every moment. And so that's really what it is. So whatever she's experiencing, etc., she can decide to, hang on to that and utilize that. Like anything, it's like a tool. In your tool chest, you have many tools, and whatever tool it takes for the moment, if it's a screwdriver, hammer, or a saw, or whatever, but you still have all those tools. What the isness life is, always is, and that's the biggest challenge and best part of everything, which is so cool, is when you recognize that and can compare it to what's going on with the personal you, because there's really two of you, and actually more, but basically two. And the personal side is the five bodies, and what we decide in creation with that, and then recognizing this isness too. But again, whatever she's experiencing, she can creatively always decide better and see more. But again, that's where the challenge comes up, and that's the part that each person must figure out for themselves. There's a lot that we can do literally, but compared to recognizing the isness and bringing that in and demonstrating something real and beneficial here with whatever it is, that's a big challenge. And so she's fine, and I would not say she's out of balance or she needs medication or anything like that. No, those are more ideas and labels. It's all up to her to decide what she's to be or what she wants with her life. It's her decision. She has free will.